Hello students, I hope you are all fine and in good health. So let me continue with my discussion related with the chapter birth. I already have started the chapter in my previous audio lecture. So as you know that Andrew already been summoned by Joe Morgan to examine and to operate on his wife, as the couple were about to have their first child nearly after 2 decades of happy conjugal life. Now Andrew went inside. Joe Morgan told him that, I know my dear friend, you will do well for us, but I don't have the courage, nor the stamina, nor the strain to go inside along with you. So Andrew moved inside. Joe Morgan decided to wait outside his house. So let's continue now, dear students, with the next page, page number 66. Inside a narrow stair, actually stair means staircase. Inside a narrow staircase led up to a small bedroom, clean but poorly furnished, and lit only by an oil lamp. Here Mrs. Morgan's mother, a tall grey-haired woman of nearly 70, septuagenarian you can say. Those who are 70 years old, they are known as septuagenarian. For your knowledge, remember it. So actually it is Joe Morgan's mother-in-law, or we can say it is Susan Morgan, the name of Joe Morgan's wife. It is her mother. And she is there, she is a tall, grey-haired woman, almost septuagenarian, that is 70 years of age, and the stout elderly midwife waiting beside the patient. There is a family nurse also, or midwife we can say, who will help with the delivery and all those things. And they are waiting beside the patient means they are waiting beside Susan Morgan, the name of Joe Morgan's wife. I am saying you the name, but still we don't know the name yet. But in advance, I told you the name of the wife of Joe Morgan, that is Susan Morgan. So let me continue. A grey-haired woman of nearly 70 and a stout, means firm, elderly midwife waited beside the patient, watching Andrew's expression as he moved about the room. Let me make you a cup of tea, doctor, said the former. Former means the septuagenarian old lady. That is the mother of the patient and Joe Morgan's mother-in-law. She told Andrew that, let me make for you a cup of tea. Andrew smiled faintly. He saw that the old woman, wise in experience, realized there must be a period of waiting, that she was afraid he would leave the case, saying he would return later. Now, it seems that the old elderly lady, she thought that probably Andrew would be a bit nervous looking at the critical aspect of this delivery case, and he would say that I would return after some time. Probably he won't return again. So maybe she is not feeling a bit confident because Andrew is very young. But Andrew, he can read the body expression, the body language of the septuagenarian lady or the 70-year-old elderly lady, and look what he told. Andrew smiled faintly. He saw that the old woman, wise in experience, realized there must be a period of waiting, that she was afraid he would leave the case, saying he would return later. Don't fret, mother, I will not run away. Don't fret, mother means obviously Andrew is referring to that septuagenarian old lady, that don't be anxious. I won't run away. I will stay here and I will be till the end of this delivery case. So this line is very important, dear students. Don't fret, mother, I will not run away. Down in the kitchen, he drank the tea which she gave him. Overwrought, actually, overwrought means very, very exhausted. Overwrought as he was, he knew he could not snatch even an hour's sleep if he went on. Now, Andrew was very tired. Number one reason, he had a hectic schedule in the hospital as he was working under a senior doctor by the name of Dr. Edward Page. That is one reason. And another reason was that he had a very quarrelsome evening with Christine, his girlfriend. So he was very, very tired. But being a doctor, you have to be very serious. You have to detach your emotional life from your personal commitment. That is the very important thing, dear students. Being a doctor, you have to detach your emotional life from your personal commitment. And despite Andrew is getting overexhausted, overwrought, he decided to stay back and do the needful operation. He was very much eager to take a 1 hour nap also, but he thought that that wouldn't be possible because at any moment his call might come. Then he had to rush upstairs and he had to be along with the patient, following and doing the necessary medical procedures related with the delivery case. So I repeat, dear students, down in the kitchen, he drank the tea which she gave him. Overwrought as he was, he knew he could not snatch even an hour's sleep if he went home. He knew too that the case here would demand all his attention. A queer, okay, queer is a very old English word. Probably you will not encounter queer, this word presently. Actually, queer means very strange, very awkward, very strange. A queer lethargy. Lethargy means laziness, dear students. A queer lethargy of spirit came upon him. He decided to remain until everything was over. He was overwrought, he was dead tired, he was exhausted, he was feeling sleepy, but being a doctor, he had to be proactive every time. Because being a doctor, his profession is that he had to deal with the life and death of a patient. So, despite being overexhausted, dead tired, overwrought, he decided to stay till the very end. So, I move on to the next paragraph, dear students. An hour later, he went upstairs, noted the progress made, came down once more, sat by the kitchen fire. So after 1 hour, he again went upstairs from the kitchen room. The kitchen room is probably downstairs, where he was sitting near a fireplace, and he drank a bit of tea, also warm tea, that energized him a bit. The hot drink energized him a bit. Then he went upstairs, saw the progress, noted down the progress, then came back downstairs and sat near the kitchen fire once again. It was still except for the rustle of a cinder. Cinder means a kind of a tree. Rustle means the leaves of the cinder tree is blowing along with the late evening breeze. In the grate means near the porch, near the lawn. And the slow tick-tock of the wall clock, nothing can be heard. We call it delivery silence. Nothing can be heard, only the rustle of the cinder tree, the rustle of the sound that was made by the cinder tree, the leaves of the cinder tree blowing outside along with the tick-tock of the wall clock or the grandmother's clock, we can say. Apart from that, nothing can be heard. No, there was another sound. What was that? The beat of Morgan's footsteps. Yes, Joe Morgan, who never had the courage to step inside his own house because he was extremely nervous. He was walking up and down the corridor, we can say, and the sound of his footsteps can be heard. So I repeat, no, there was another sound, the beat of Morgan's footsteps as he paced in the street outside. The old woman opposite him sat in her black dress, quite motionless. Her eyes strangely alive and wise, probing. Actually, probe is the root word. Remember, dear students, probe. P-R-O-B-E. Probe means to investigate. So I repeat, the old woman opposite him sat in her black dress, quite motionless, her eyes strangely alive and wise, probing, never leaving his face. It seems that the old woman is looking very, very cautiously and carefully at Andrew, because he is still not believing that Andrew is such a young doctor. This might be a hugely challenging case for Andrew. But Andrew himself told, and here I quote, as been told previously in this particular lesson, that don't fret, mother, I will not run away. That despite the old lady is showing a less confidence in Andrew's abilities, Andrew is very much confident enough that he will stay till the very end and will successfully accomplish the delivery case. So see this line, the old woman opposite him sat in her black dress, quite motionless, her eyes strangely active. Alive means active, and wise, full of wisdom. That is the meaning of wise. Probe means to investigate. Here, to look at Andrew very closely, because she was not sure whether Andrew is capable of doing it or not. But Andrew himself was very confident and tried to stay there till the end of the delivery case. Or we can say till the successful accomplishment of the delivery case. So I repeat, her eyes strangely alive and wise, probing, never leaving his face. That means the old woman was looking very carefully at Andrew, because she was in a dilemma that whether Andrew is capable of doing it or not. So dear students, I stop right here. In my next audio presentation, I will continue from the next paragraph. I kindly advise every one of you, please go through the audio lecture very carefully and clarify your doubts if any. Thank you, students. Thank you all.